Sipho Hotstix Mabuse, welcome to the spotlight.
Thank you, Tanya. Thank you.
Sipho, let's get straight to it. This is such an exciting time. 30 years on and you returning back to the very stage where you performed, the Baxter Theatre. What's taken you so long?
Well, there's been a number of things that I did in Cape Town. Mostly it's always been, you know, the bigger stages, the festivals and so on. And I had a very special affinity with the Baxter, but I felt when the moment is right, I'll make a decision to go back.
You have this wealth of experience and so many hits and collaborations and all sorts of things under your belt. How do you decide what to perform at such a milestone event?
It's not always easy because one always has to be mindful of the evolution, you know, with the new audiences, people who are coming into new space, not knowing some of the things that you've done in the past and probably not being able to relate to those things. So you need to be very careful how you do. But for me, this is not even about me. This for me is more important that I am bringing in young people onto the stage. I choose material that will fit in with their own understanding of the music, what they know, what they appreciate.
But may I ask you a question? Are we going to hear, I'm gonna burn out, dun, 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 oh.
Which one is that, by the way?
I really hope so. On a more serious note, we have seen the shift, of course, and your focus is more on education and training.
Well, you know, the unfortunate part is that most young people are starry-eyed. They want to get into the industry because of what they see on TV, what they hear on radio, what they read in the newspaper. Unfortunately, the music industry, the entertainment industry is not about that. It goes beyond that.
And I suppose also, you know, how does one sustain it as a business? Yeah. And I suppose you are a true example of that, 53 years down the line and still going strong.
Well, for me, frankly, if I had had a choice then, I'm not even sure if I would have chosen music as a career, because knowing what I know now, I would always advise get an education, and then when you have your education, do everything else.
Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit.
Maybe my profile would even assist some of the younger people who, after all, have decided, no, I'm not going to. It's difficult. You know, people are scared of failure.
Yeah.
It's a big challenge to feel because nobody has prepared anyone for failure. And when people fail, they feel it's the end of everything. This is why sometimes you find young people committing suicide.
But you touched on something there for me. You know, when we talk about failure, I think all of us, we are guilty of fearing that so much. And it can have incredible repercussions as well. And I suppose in the music business itself is a very tough industry. And of course, yesterday we heard the terrible news of Double HB's passing. And this just on the back of Pro Kid and so many incredible talents that we have lost of late.
Jabba was such a ebullient guy, you know, a youngster that was always happy when he sees me. There was just this, you know, exuberance from him, this voice, this loud voice that, you know, celebrated my presence in his space. Never at any stage did I imagine that one day I'll be talking about someone who's late.
Things I never personally met him, but just looking at him, looking at his music videos, just looking at the larger-than-life character that he is on his social media, he looks like a good guy, you know, like someone who's full of life and fun and will always make you smile. I can see that in his eyes.
You know, he had this song that everybody would be singing. You know, he had these sing-alongs, and every time I saw him, I say, "Bossa Kima," and you'd say, "Kwela." That Hotstix. That's you know.
I mean, you know, it's wonderful that we can talk like this and celebrate some of the goodness. Let's get back to you. You know, you've been in this business for, you know,
54 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you still humbled by all these, you know, incredible pats on the back?
You know, Tanya, I always I tell people this, and I tell many youngsters, I said, when you leave home, wear your humility, carry it with you. It will see you through.
This concert is going to be incredible. Are you excited? You seem very excited when
I'm nervous, but I'm excited as well.
Well, there you have it. Sipho Hotstix Mabuse in the Spotlight studio. Can I just actually do this? I have to. Oh. I love this man.
Thank you.
But stay right where you are. Don't go anywhere, because after the break, we head to the movies.